Now let's get a check in on the forecast. You're taking a live look at Charlotte Motor Speedway. It's going to be a busy day tomorrow with Roval tomorrow and the Carolina Panthers at home against the Atlanta Falcons. Let's bring in meteorologist Brittany Van Voorhees. And Brittany, will the weather hold up for Charlotte sports fans tomorrow?
It will. It will actually be a fantastic day across the area. Colder in the mountains, though, as we look at the next 5 days. If we can switch to our Weather One computer there, you'll be able to see that once again live picture there of Charlotte Motor Speedway. Temperatures are in the 70s right now and have been in the 70s really for the majority of the day. Dew point, though, nice and dry, still sitting in the 40s. Now, as we look ahead, of course, to the next few days, we are going to be looking at those cooler temperatures. Right now, we have the 70s, 40s, though, as we enter the overnight hours, and then lower 60s heading into the morning on Monday before another big cool down is going to come into the Charlotte area. Now, as we look at satellite and radar, we know that high pressure overhead is keeping things relatively calm and clear over the next few days. But as we shift a little bit further to the south and west, that is going to bring in areas of warmer conditions. And that's why today we reached the upper 70s. And that's why tomorrow temperatures will get into the lower 80s across most of the area. Now, that's pretty much the next 48 hours here. Is the only change we have is the fact that the afternoon temperatures will be warmer, upper 40s tonight. So still dropping below 50 degrees, just not quite as cold as we have been. Last 2 mornings, we've actually had temperatures 46 and 45 respectively. So again, chilly, just not quite as cold there. In the mountains, because of a few clouds building in ahead of our next cold front, those areas also will not be quite as chilly. So good news, of course, for those folks up in the mountains. Your Roval 400 forecast at Charlotte Motor Speedway tomorrow. Again, the weather is going to be fantastic. We'll be in the 50s right around 9 o'clock as folks are getting out and about, trying to tailgate. Depending on how early you get there, of course, just know there will be a ton of traffic. I've been to the Roval a few times. So much fun, so worth it, but lots of traffic around Concord. You can see temperatures in the afternoon reach the 70s to near 80. So just be mindful of the fact that in the direct sunshine, as temperatures reach the 80s, even though we're into the fall season, it will still be pretty warm and humid out there. In the tropics, I wanted to give an update here. If you were with us last night, it's essentially the same exact update I gave you yesterday. We are not going to see any kind of tropical activity impacting us here in the Carolinas over the next week and a half. Nothing to track as of now other than a little tropical wave that is thousands and thousands of miles away from us. Right now, it has a low chance of development. Still trying to keep on trucking as it moves westward. But again, that has just emerged off the coast of Africa just a few days ago. In your Guy Roofing 7-day forecast, you're going to notice again the warm up heading especially through the day tomorrow. As the front that brings us the cooler air heading into next week moves through, this will kick up some breezy conditions. Just be mindful of that. And of course, that will bring us eventually that cooler air by the middle of the week. Nick, I know you said you've been liking the fall, but this might be even a little bit too chilly for you. We'll be looking at temperatures falling, lows at night into the lower 40s and even a few mornings in the upper 30s by this time next week.